Hello there, YouTube. Ignore me. I'm just celebrating the communist anthem like every good communist on this website.
Okay, good to know you aren't violating YouTube guidelines.
Yeah, I totally not violating anything. You can go away now. Oh, thank God, boys. That cuckold's out of here. Now we can go back to our normal content. So today, we are going to respond to this guy that are calling us hypocrites. Hypocrites. Hypocrita. I have no idea how to say that word. It's not my native language, so go suck it. I don't think I can say it here on YouTube, but yeah, go suck one. Let's watch this video and say what he have to say about us, brothers.
I was originally gonna read this post, but it's really long and really kind of boring, honestly. So just pretend I read
Like your video. Let's just pretend I watch this crap.
this, and the next clip is me reacting to that in a funny haha meta joke. Ha ha ha.
Huh. Sounds like he ain't kidding, brother. What is crack-a-lackin', everybody, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Internet.
This guy like look iDubbbz. Well, if iDubbbz was locked down inside the basement and only fed soy for 3 years.
Idiocracy, the show where we take a look at the asinine phenomena that plagues the World Wide Web. I'm your host, MattCMG, and today I have a gift for you. An authentic V-card. Because let's face it, if you're subscribed to this channel, there's zero way you've had sex. Don't lie to me, you piece of shit. Speaking of which, there is a whole subculture on the internet.
Are you insulting your own fan base? No, you're making videos and incels and admit your own fan base are a bunch of virgins. What's the logic here? It's like Nike saying football players suck.
Of angry virgins who exist solely to get it in. Enter the incels. Short for involuntary celibate, the incels are people, usually dudes, who desperately want to lose their V-card, but for one reason or another, simply cannot. Now, the incels are an interesting bunch, to say the least. On one hand, most people can probably sympathize with the incels on a base level. You know, dating is hard, it's not easy, obviously, especially when you're young, as most incels typically are. But on the other hand, the rabbit hole goes than many people realize when it comes to...
In our community, we have guys that are over 30 and some that are over 50. I mean, most incels are young, but not because they lost their virginity. It's because incels are a very recent phenomenon. Here, we can see male sex analysis pretty much increasing threefold since since 2008. You can see men at 28% and women at 18%. This is a lot more than 10% that we had in 2008.
Their ideology. Let's get weird, let's get wild, and let's get right into this.
You're such a fucking hoe. I love it.
There's three main points that make up the incel ideology that I wanted to touch on here. So let's start with the Chads and the Stacys trademark. The incels believe that there is an unspoken hierarchy of sexual activity where the Chads are at the very top. A Chad is essentially a guy who's got it all. He's got money, he's got looks, charisma, basically everything that the incels don't have. Basically, the Chads get all the whammons and they smash every night. And we ain't talking no Smash Brothers Ultimate, you feel me? Talking Melee, of course. And the Stacys are essentially the female versions of the Chads, where they just bang all the dudes. The difference between the two, however, is that the incels want so desperately to be Chad, but they hate Stacy because they believe that they can never have a Stacy. Now, under normal circumstances...
No. You didn't do your research. If you did, you would know we want no Stacy. Stacy is a degenerate Western woman. And we don't want no Stacy. We want the Becky. We want our Lucas matches. The girls that should be supposedly around us, that are just ugly as us. You get it? We want the girls that are also ugly. You know, the Beckys, the Stacys. The Stacys can do whatever they want. I don't care about them. They're just about degenerates.
Would be fine with this label. It's quite a fine label because people like this do exist where they have it super easy in life and are too dumb to realize how easy they actually have it. But of course, these aren't normal circumstances. These are the incels we're talking about, and they use this label with almost f***ing everybody, which completely defeats the purpose. Every guy who got lucky in high school or college and plays sports and has any sort of confidence in themselves whatsoever is a Chad to the incels, while every girl who's like an 8 out of 10 or above is a Stacy to them. It's absurdly stupid. Chads and Stacys by definition do exist to some degree, but they're a much smaller percentage than the incels make them out to be, and the incels use this terminology every chance they get because they want to feel like they're making a point to other incels when in reality they're just spewing the same talking points over and over again. I use this terminology, but only ironically. Like, you know, I have friends who are like athletic and shit. I'm the little weakling of the group because I sit at a computer all day and don't get sunlight. And, you know, we bust each other's balls like, ha ha ha, you're a beta, ha, you're a Chad, f you. But when you call every guy who has lost his virginity a Chad and mean it,
No. It's not like that. Losing your virginity will make you a Chad. A Chad fucks a lot of women. Not just loses virginity. I mean, losing your virginity make you a normie. You look like one.
idiot. That's not how the world works.
Juice, sauce, little bit of dressing, ice, wrist, little bit of flex.
This next point kind of goes hand in hand with the previous one, and this is the incels concept of the genetic lottery, where your genes essentially determine how easy it is for you to get some pussy. I'd like to think I'm a pretty average looking dude, or at least I tell myself that so I don't cry myself to sleep every night. But you don't see chicks busting through my window trying to get some of this basement dweller dick. The incels make things out like only attractive people can have anything they want in life, while ugly people have to sit there and suffer in their own loneliness, when that simply is not the case. It is true that attractive people have a slightly easier time getting what they want in life. I'm sure there's science to...
Slightly easier. Let me show you one thing. This man here is named Jeremy Meeks. Jeremy Meeks is American criminal, part from a racist gang. He also beat the shit out of a young boy and was to prison 3 times. His entire family is made of criminals, including his brother, his sister, his father, and his mother. And his father is an actor, murderer, and rapist. Let's see where Jeremy is right now. Oh, Jeremy is on a yacht that his wife owns, and his wife is the daughter of a multi-billionaire Jewish British man. So yeah, he's literally good looking, and that get him a yacht. Others say that it is slightly easier. Oh god, this guy don't know anything.
I'm too lazy to actually research it, so even if it's not...
Yes, you're too lazy to research it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be making this video.
Let's just assume for the sake of argument that it is. Even if this is true, then this is just the incels' excuse for not trying. They immediately start out everything...
No. I tried quite a lot. But, despite I trying a lot of times, I failed every one single time I try it. Do you know why? Cause I'm ugly. That's why.
With the mentality of, well, I'm ugly, so it's probably not gonna work out. And right there is why they fail, not to go all self-help guru on you or anything. See, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that most incels probably watch anime. That's a pretty safe bet to make. And you'd think that for a bunch of guys who watch a lot of anime, that they take on more of the characteristics of like every shonen protagonist ever. You know, they...
Oh my god, that would be a terrible idea. Because every shonen male character ever is generally some nice guy that would probably be turned into Reddit meme material. But because it's anime, he get pussy instead of being turned into Reddit meme material. Man, you can't incorporate anime in real life. You can't try to be Goku and go and try to beat the shit of some dictator. Like, don't work that way.
More like Goku, they'd be more like Deku. You know, the odds are stacked against.
Look, Goku has superpowers. He can destroy a planet. I can't. So try to be like Goku wouldn't work out for me. I just went on end up being shot. And Deku, well, Deku was really lucky that All Might thought he was good enough to get some cool superpowers. Otherwise he would be a deep shit. Fuck, now I want to write a manga about some character that don't have any power and go around killing super powerful characters. Like a Punisher. Holy shit, I should just read the Punisher.
Them, but they're still gonna try in life anyways. But most of them end up being more like Shigaraki. They just want to watch the world burn because they felt like they've been wrong.
Shigaraki? What about the Joker? We literally ship the Joker from Batman and put Shigaraki. Oh god.
And they were dealt a bad hand, no pun intended. These people think that everything in the entire world revolves around looks. In fact, their attraction towards women is based entirely on the 1 to 10.
No. You're going to say that my attraction to woman is entirely based on how she look. I could show some photos of my last 1 year here, and she wasn't ugly. She had this next door girl look. You understand? She wasn't lucky, but she was a little bit bland, you know. But she was like a 5, 6 or 10. She had this little cutesy personality, and I couldn't help but kind of like her. Her life was also really tragic, like lost her mother and shit, and lost her boss and, well, job, because her boss died, and she had a really huge crush on her boss. Her life's pretty sad, but one day I kind of discovered some stuff about her that I'm not going to talk about here that kind of break the illusion. God, that shit was depressing. God, I have some bad memories here.
Scale with no regard for their personality or if their personalities even match.
No. The first thing we say about women when we complain about them is talking about how women are superficial, how women only care about celebrities, how women are obsessed with bad boys and pretty boys, and about how women are degenerates and go around having sex irresponsibly with people they don't even know. Isn't that part of the personality? This is like 90% of what we complain about. Seriously.
They are just as vapid as they claim the Stacys to be. Obviously, looks play some role in the dating.
Imagine it going to a Jew and they asked you, what do you think about German? The Jew say, oh no, I hate German, and oh, you're just racist as the Nazi, I guess. Oh, the worst part is that now I stop to think maybe he's right. Well, let's keep watching this shit.
Scene, especially if you're going for the one and done quick hookups, you know, it's whatever, do your thing. Evolution is at play here to an extent, obviously, but somebody's looks should only be your starting point. If you think a girl is attractive, it's not gonna work out for that reason alone. You're gonna have to see if your personalities click, and the incels just...
Look, listen here. This thing of personality clicks, I have never seen it happen in my entire life. Seriously. My personality clicked with a lot of other guys, but I never seen my personality click with a female. I'll just stop to think about it. That happened a couple times with me. But do you know what happened? When I asked them, oh, I think our personalities are pretty compatible. What about with dating? She, nah, you're a nerd. God, this is depressing. Let's go back to the video, comrades.
Don't seem to understand that. They understand the evolution part, where the whole point is to produce strong offspring. They get that.
No. I'm going to say Justin Bieber is strong. He's not. And I'm gonna worship him. I'm tired of this video. Fuck you, I am this crap here.